Definitely. And Zerg's got quite a bit of units, quite a bit of supply open and amount of saved up resources, so we can definitely see a lot more 24 Zerglings coming out. It's quite a lot of lava. I would like to see her use those a little bit more effectively. Some more vomiting come. Using maybe 2 queens at the 3 macro hatches and double 2 macro hatches, not just one between all 3.
We're getting a lot of mute on the field.
Back there, and he's got his 3rd expansion up, so he's not looking bad.
That's true, but at the same time we've got a lot of muta running around there. 6 muta with another 4 on the way, so there'll be 10 muta. He's loading up for a drop, so he doesn't have a lot of marines running around. He's still got that small force at the 3rd that's just sitting there, but with all the marines in the medivacs going for the drop, if the muta find him now, this will look very bad for Tien very quickly. Especially with muta +2 on the way, I see.
That is level 2 attack, so that's going to be a lot of damage. Some more mutas coming up, a lot of Zerglings coming out, and I don't think Tien's contain is nearly strong enough to actually warrant what he's doing right now. He should be pulling back to his side on that.
And that looks...
he was ready for a drop, and the 1 medevac with a full contain, full cargo actually goes down.
Tien has no anti-air in his base, so I just want to point this out. He has the engineering bay, he's frantically throwing up turrets. I say turrets, okay, no, he's added a 2nd one now. And TigerLilee questionably attacking
pushing out,
and pushing out at the same time. I see
fantastic 2-pronged attack. I really like. I'm very impressed. The Tien's defense is kind of holding because of the medivacs, but the siege tanks at least will go down. There are quite a lot of Zerglings.
Only 2 units in the bunkers.
Definitely.
And that bunker will go down, and I'm pretty sure the unit in will go soon after. There are a lot of mutas running around the base still.
What a fantastic... we actually do have the combat shield now finally done for Tien. He's still got his 3rd expansion up, but he just lost a lot of supply depots. Didn't actually block him though, so he must have had quite a few extra. But now the mutas are coming back, and the loss of these medevacs will probably be cleaned up quite quickly. Except they're flying over. Hey, here we go.
And with those medevacs going down, even though he's on 3 base, he must be hurting a bit. Let's have a look at the army size. Army, it's 91, funny enough for the Zer. Oh wait, no, that's total pop.
1991. So we're quite equal, except for 1 expansion on the...
There we go, army supply.
Look at the unit count, 49 to 35 worker-wise. So we do see quite a bit of a change in the... I don't know, Tien's definitely not putting out enough units here on his side of the base. He's got another factory coming up, building some more siege tanks and marines. I don't know. He should maybe be swapping up his composition a bit here. He's not really changing what he's got, and it's not working so far.
Yeah, there's that. He's got 1 armor, 1 attack upgrade. Sorry, I'm getting him away. But we have 11 more mutas on the way. That is now, we're sitting at 23 mutalisks versus 30 marines. No Vikings on the field. I think there's 2 turret. Okay, no, he's got quite a few turrets running around there, but versus 23 mutas, they one-shot lots of things. So all she really needs to do is just move in, take out the 3rd, take out the army. Here they come, actually.
So Mutas working out. They see the Marines. Marines are running, and they're just going to get picked off straight away. And since they are the anti-air, the siege tanks have no idea what they're going to do. Stimming and unsieging and trying to run away. Tien is pulling back to his base, but he's simply got nothing to protect against. And the Zerglings and Manings haven't even moved yet. This is just the Mutalisks attacking.
Yeah,
so
but
Tien is definitely not in a good position.
This is 23 Mutalisks with +2 attack. Very scary force. Though I would question flying over the turrets like that. But those Marines will go down.
And she's still not using her. She's still not using like most of her army. It's just chilling in her base, kind of like, what's up, Mutavist? You can do everything. We're gonna morph some Bailings here. Tiger should honestly just be clicking right through his base right now.
Yeah.
You know, pure Zerg style, quantity over quality, just overrunning the position so much. Tiger she's got now she just saw it. She's had some AFK drones there. She's taken her 3rd again now. She's moving the main drones out, and she's moving her army as well, so maybe she's actually going to push now. She's taken the middle of the map. Or do you think she's going to push? I think she's going for the 3rd. Very, very well done by her.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed. It's quite a tactical decision.
Just to give a bit of credit here, I don't know if this was her plan straight away, but
yeah.
While harassing with the mutas, she was forcing a lot of Marines. I mean, of a Masters player, we'd be giving this credit. I'm sure a Platinum player we can give it to. She
True,
was forcing a lot of
we
Marines.
should.
She was stopping siege tank production because they were just dying, and now she has a lot of Zerglings and Banelings, and those just eat up Marines so badly.
If she could just pull in the army, though. Oh, here they come, finally. Okay, so the Mutas, for some reason, taking the towers themselves.
And here
but
comes
here comes the rest of the army.
Here comes the rest of the army. It's not a best, it's not a
Oh,
great
this is a terrible position. This is a
but-
terrible position for Zerg.
and using all the
Double
Banelings-
slam. Ouch, ouch. Yo, this was actually very, very bad. Tiger just threw away half her army into, like, the worst possible combat position.
I think she threw it away at all,
yo.
actually. But she did lose. She did take the third out with.
Alright, so she took the third at least, but definitely not the best. What?
Yeah.
Do you see those two Marines, like, chilling at the bottom?
Oh, there, yeah. The mosquito already. But a questionable decision. She had all his Marines, and she throws her Banelings at the command center. So that was very interesting. I'm not too sure what the reasoning behind that was.
And she let Marines go into a corner, where there's only so many to attack at the front, which means that Zerglings actually lose a lot of their effectiveness because the area of attack is way smaller.
Yeah, that is very true.
Tien's pushing out again.
He's pushing out. He does have a Thor, so any Muta are going to hurt. But TigerLilee has tech 2 Zerglings. She has 86 Zerglings.
Alright, so
that is quite
that's not bad, but actually the Terran is actually still ahead with about 37 food right now. Terran sitting on 117, and that Muta is going to fall, and Zerg sitting on 78. So Tien actually turning what would have been a very, very disastrous situation for him around into a very positive one. He's taking his third again. He's taken control of the middle of the map now, and now it's TigerLilee's turn to be a little bit on the back foot, and she's just churning out Zerglings like crazy.
I've been on the I won't say that they're the best units, especially against 1-1 Marines, but I've been on the receiving end of mass Zerglings, and fine as Protoss. I'm more melee based, but it's still not something you want to see being thrown at you.
Definitely, but she doesn't have the upgrades. Oh, and here comes Tien. He's pushing out, and like some of the rallied Zerglings got taken out, but she should actually be able to take this if she just surrounds him. But she's going to pass straight past Tien's army, and go up to his main ramp. So Tien pushing out and she's pushing out at the same time. This is actually a little interesting situation. I wonder if either one will turn back or not. Tien being in a slightly worse position because Zerglings, I think, take down a base a little bit faster than like a Marine army in general.
Yeah,
and they're just ripping apart this expansion.
Well,
on the other side, Tien's rushing as well.
I think this is definitely GG. We've got 9 Mutalisks on the way. But for who I'm not going to call just yet.
Ouch, and they pull it straight into that Marine army, so definitely not the best. And now we can actually see some Zerglings being pulled back. Oh, and they run straight through the siege tanks. Tiger, no, that's like the worst.
Yeah,
but she still left quite a lot in the base that are just taking down building after building after building. And Tien is pulling back. Well, he's not sending out more. But he's looking to be in a very positive position. He's pushed all the way into a main base. He's taken down everything there. And on this side, she's doing about the same. But Terran has a 4th expansion, or a 3rd expansion, and she doesn't. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tight.
Well, on the one hand, it's a lot of Marines versus a lot of Zerglings and the Thors. Yeah. But if she can get them out of position.
If she can surround them, then she'll probably be able to take it just because of, force of numbers. But that will depend because she was in a very, very positive position earlier and she threw away half her army because she took a bad position. So
Tien's desperately morphing.
Base trade.
No, I think Tien's got this. He's got a planetary fortress at his 3rd. He's getting a planetary fortress at his 4th. If you're wondering, I had been showing that I hadn't talked about it yet. So this is very much in his favor. TigerLilee's lost everything.
Except her 2nd expansion, and that's actually going to go down in a bit as well.
Except her 2nd
Marine's
expansion.
taking down the spine. So she's taken on his main and all his buildings except for a factory. You should have just lifted up a lot more.
Yeah,
that was a bit of an oversight on his part.
But,
a bit of overconfidence.
The Thor and the planetary fortress sitting at the 3rd. The planetary fortress at the 4th against predominantly Banelings doesn't look good. She's going to be in a bit of trouble round about now. And
good play by Tien here. Actually just like airlifting and dropping his units down onto that expansion, not wanting them to run around.
Yeah.
He's got a bit too much, but it looks pretty slick. I gotta admit, it looks pretty slick. And in come the Zerglings. So she's pulling out now. But Zerglings, come on, surround, make more space. They're taking out some units, but they're spending so much time in each other's way.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be GG, unfortunately. So more Zerglings come in, but they're not going to make it.
There's 10 population for...
8, 6, 4, 2, 1. She's got 1 Zergling, 1... I don't know. Okay, I love you. Have fun. GG.
Oh,
that's a GG. Well played.
I was wondering what that was. Okay, and that is the end of that. So...
That was quite an interesting game. I was very impressed. Both players showed number one, improvement, because I've seen them play. And number two, some good insight into what they should be doing and how they should be progressing into the later stages of the game.
Yeah.
Unfortunate decision by TigerLilee there at that second expansion of Tien. I think she was in a very powerful position up to then.
Yeah, no, that is definitely true. Wait, this is DNA 3, MMK 3. I actually thought we still had a game in hand, but I see that, no, the next game will decide it. It's a nice game.
Alright, so down to the last game. That's fantastic.
Down to the last game, and it's taking the budgeted 3 hours. There were a bit of troubles with the stream, but it's all going well. I just have to wait for the stream to catch up.